late too. Maybe you could help me get out of here, because I gotta tell you, this death thing is just too creepy. You gotta say my name 3 times.
What's your name?
Well, I can't tell you.
Why not?
But you know why? Because if I tell you, you tell your friends are calling me on the horn all the time. I gotta show up in shopping centers for openings and sign autographs and like that, and it makes my life a hell, okay? A living hell. But maybe, do you have a pen? Maybe we can, I know, you can play charades.
Yeah.
Good. Here we go then, ready?
2 words.
Right. Turn around and look behind you.
Breakfast, orange beetle, beetle fruit, beetle breakfast, beetle drink, beetle, beetle juice.
Yes, that's it.
Name's Beetlejuice.
You said it twice, just say it once more, come on.
Welcome to Fat Guy Radio Show, featuring the big man himself, Corey Blaze, with his producer Philippius. And now prepare yourself for the guy single-handedly responsible for the government shutdown. Your host, Corey Blaze.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. The Afterlife. For those of you that are watching us on Ustream, you can see that we have our Halloween decorations up behind us. I am in what is called the Kitchen of Hell. If you can see that behind me, Kitchen of Hell, and Jake Woods is in the woods. Yeah, boy. All right, welcome to Fat Guy Radio Show. I'm your host, Corey Blaze. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show, so like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Fat Guy Radio Show. We're also on Twitter. Follow us at twitter.com/Fat Guy Radio Show and give us a ring on the Fat Guy Radio Show listener line, presented by Google Voice. 623-349-1652. That's 623-349-1652. Call us anytime, then listen for your voice on the show. Do your part. Spread the word about the show by sharing Fat Guy Radio Show on all your social media. And when you share the show, a fat guy gets his wings. Absolutely. And today's show is brought to you by the Amazon Halloween Store. Costumes for the little ones in your life and the big ones in your life. Children and adult costumes available in the Amazon Halloween Store. This is something not many people think about, but get your trick-or-treat candy at Amazon also. You'll be surprised how much you will save by simply clicking the Shop Amazon tab on or the Amazon Halloween banner on fatguyradioshow.com. Get all your holiday supplies. We need you more than ever during this time of year to keep the show floating. Shop Amazon now at fatguyradioshow.com. It's the best way to support the show. Yeah. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
Happy October.
Yes.
Where the hell did 2013 go?
Dude, I know. I can't believe it. The government ate it.
The government ate it. They couldn't have. They shut down.
Oh, yeah.
And according to our opening there, I'm responsible for all of that. But that's fine. Where the hell did 2013 go,
man? It feels like it just started, didn't it?
Yeah, I just wished you Happy New Year yesterday.
I know.
I feel that way. It's just like the whole thing is just flying by. 2013. I remember back, I was thinking about earlier this week as I was just running crazy. I was thinking about how, like, what I told myself I would do when I hit like 30 years old, or what I would do when I was like 30. And I've accomplished absolutely none of that.
Oh,
nothing whatsoever. Oh, poor me.
Sorry.
What are you going to do? We've got a big show, but first, we've got some big announcements that we want to make here at the top of the show. Up on Facebook, we put up that there were 2 big announcements planned for today's show, and I want to get one out of the way. One we kind of already spoiled because it was posted up on Facebook. But this Thursday, spoiler alert, this Thursday, in downtown Phoenix, all of our Phoenix listeners, Tempe, Mesa, Chandler, Glendale, all you guys here, we are coming to downtown Phoenix. This Thursday, there's a live taping with our friends from Smooth Groove. Just James and Jay Renee will be joining us downtown Thursday at Red Hut Cafe in downtown Phoenix. Come out for coffee and conversation. I need like some really cool music here. I think I got something here. I need some music behind this bit, Jake. Don't you think? Instead of me just reading it dry.
I don't know, man.
Let's see what I can find here.
Some kind of noise.
Nope, that's too. There we go. Coffee and conversation down at Red Hut Coffee Cafe. Join us this Thursday.
We're gonna be total hipsters.
Total hipsters, man. Too cool, man. Too cool for school. Come out, hang out with me. Jake will be there. Philippius will be there, along with Smooth Groove, and who knows who will walk through the door. A cornucopia of surprise guests may happen down at the Red Hut. So the Red Hut at 620 East Roosevelt Street in Phoenix, Arizona, 85004 at 7:30, Thursday at 7:30. So click the banner ad on fatguyradioshow.com or go to fatguyradioshow.com/events. There's a map up there. There's all the details that you need. Come out, sit with us. Basically, we're going to be doing this,
Yes.
except live
Yes.
in front of you, interactive. And here's the thing. I may or may not buy a couple of cups of coffee for some people there that night.
Will you buy me coffee?
Nice.
I will absolutely buy you a cup of
Oh,
coffee.
yes.
Get wired.
Free
Yeah.
coffee.
So I was downtown at Red Hut with Red Hut's owner, Dave Marsh, and a good friend of mine, down there with him, and we were filming a little promo for it, so that should be up on their Facebook site very well. So come out, bring the family. There's coffee, there's teas, there's iced mochas, there's a ice cream bar or
Wow.
a frozen yogurt bar.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so come out, have that. We'll have maybe a few giveaways and whatnot, but just come out and watch us do this live. fatguyradioshow.com/events. If you remember a few weeks back when we were in Best Of, we re-aired the show that Just James was on. And if you know that Just James, music producer, R&B recording artist, bassist extraordinaire, he's going to be down there. Come out, sit with us. We're going to have a good time. We'll be talking to Dave Marsh, owner of Red Hut Cafe. It's a new coffee shop in downtown Phoenix, and he's revolutionizing the coffee industry. So come down with us. Philippius, are you going to be there?
Yes.
Probably. You know how sensitive I get during live events, Jake. Jake, you don't know.
I have no clue.
Let's just keep Big Baby happy.
Yeah.
Why, you get stressed or what?
I do. I get a little pressurous because I want everything to go according to plan.
Yeah.
You know, and so I get a little pressurous. And what happens is that Philippius gets there. And Philippius, I love you to death, but Philippius gets there and I'm like, okay, Philippius, everything's in the truck unloaded, the mixer and microphones and everything else. And I'm going to go, adjust the seats and lighting or whatever else we need to do. And then Philippius just gets the deer in the head look at me. He's like, I don't know what none of these, and it sends me into a frenzy. You did it when we went to the White Knight's house during my happily dysfunctional
That was a
family.
different atmosphere
But it was the same board that we have been using.
that I haven't used like in 5 years.
We haven't been doing the show for 5 years, man.
Feels like it.
I know, but then you sit there and literally it's this look, and this is going to be completely visual, but Jake, it's like this. He has no clue.
I feel tension in the room.
There is tension when it comes to live events. So anybody that wants to see Corey stress, get there a little early. No.
Yes.
We'll keep.
Come give him a back massage. He'll
Yeah,
love
give me
it.
a back massage,
Yeah.
and when Just James and Jay Renee get there, it'll be all good. It'll be
It'll
fun.
be all
Is this
smooth
going to be
groove.
live on Ustream?
We won't be able to broadcast live on Ustream because the logistical. When we broadcast live on Ustream here in the studio, it's like everything else that's connected to the internet has to be off. We're doing things to increase that, by the way, here in the studio. And I gotta say this, it's because of you that are listening and you that are watching right now that we're able to do this. So we're actually reinvesting in the show because you're investing in us. So we're actually installing a higher end. I know this is a lot of business at the top of the show, but we're installing a higher end network here in the studio so that we'll be able to Ustream live and you'll be able to chat with us live during the show. Since we don't have live phones yet, which we're also working on, we'll have live chat.
Yeah.
And Jake will be running the chat. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, chat with us.
So come out this Thursday, October 10th, at live taping with Smooth Groove at Red Hut Cafe in downtown Phoenix. 620 East Roosevelt Street, Phoenix, Arizona, 85004. And those of you that are listening to us in other states and other places around the world, we will have the show up for you. You'll be able to listen to the audio part. Plus, Rex, our photographer and videographer, will also be there, and we'll have pictures and everything that you'll be able to listen. So we won't leave out our world listeners with this either. So Thursday, October 10th, this coming week,
Yes.
Red Hut Cafe, downtown Phoenix. I
Please
know it's
come.
Yes, please. I know it's short notice, so I'm a little nervous about what the crowd is going to be like. But anyway, we're going to have a good time.
It's a new coffee house, and that's why they're stupid enough to let us go in there.
Yeah, they're crazy. Poor Dave has no clue what he's getting into. He has no idea what he has signed on for. And the thing is that when we get there, we're probably just going to rip the roof off the dump. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what's possible? So that out of the way, now we have bigger news. A bigger announcement. Why is that timpani so long?
It's so long,
It's like
dude.
20 minutes long.
Like I went to the
crazy.
bathroom and peed while that happened.
Yeah. Timpani took up the entire show. Thanks for coming, everybody. Appreciate it. All right, today's show was brought to you. No, I'm kidding. We have a big announcement, but before we get to the second big announcement, I have to apologize to someone in this studio.
Ooh.
Because I have lied to
Their
you.
face.
And I have lied to you on purpose. And that person is Jake.
Ooh.
Jake, I've lied to you. And I apologize that I lied to you. Oh, no, come back. I told Jake that we had two big announcements because he's been with us on the show since August, I believe. He came in.
Something like that.
Somewhere around August. And he came in, and we've been communicating throughout the week on things that are coming up on the show. We work all week to prep for the 1 hour that we do on Saturdays. So I told Jake that we had a second big announcement that really isn't the second big announcement. And the real second big announcement is that today. Officially, sorry.
Dang, that hurts.
Today, officially, we will make Jake the official co-host of Fat Guy Radio Show.
Yes.
I'm so honored.
Officially. So, Jake has been with us, and I have to give a shout out to our mutual friend, Brad, because he's responsible for you and I meeting, and I owe him a debt of gratitude, and I love him to death. And he's responsible for you and I connecting. And Jake has come in.
You act like we're getting married.
I know, almost. We are. This is a marriage.
This is a marriage.
This is a marriage, and the thing is, don't cheat on me, and I won't cheat on you.
I'm not allowed to go on other podcasts.
Other than with Philippius. As long as you're saying Fat Guy Radio Show, I don't care where you go.
What about the network? Can you cheat on anybody with the network?
He can't. He can cheat on people with the network too.
Within the network.
Right. So before we get before we get into the details, Jake, Philippius and I have been talking for quite some time about officially making you the co-host, because right now you pretty much just been here filling in, and you've been very dedicated, and you know how big that is with me. So before we go any further, Philippius,
Yes.
I've never done this on Fat Guy Radio Show, but I want you to restart the show with the intro
All right.
that I've given you. Restart the show right now.
Welcome to Fat Guy Radio Show, featuring the big man himself, Corey Blaze, with his producer Philippius, and introducing Jake Woods as Corey's new right-hand man and co-host. And now prepare yourself for the guy single-handedly responsible for the government shutting down. Your host, Corey Blaze. Blame his fat ass for all this
You could be headed for the serious
What the hell was that part? That wasn't right. Blame me for all that S.
Thank you, Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
What it?
That's our computer. Our computer. We have a computer program that does that.
I'm really bad at receiving like nice news.
That's okay.
I'm like,
Look, let me tell you this, and I know it's not. We're gonna get to the Waka Waka people. Just deal with this here. You have come in and you've taken over some big shoes. My little brother was sitting there before, and I know that we have not addressed the issue of Little D in a while, and we'll get into that a little later. But you've come in, you've done an amazing job weaving yourself into the fabric of Fat Guy Radio Show. as he breaks office supplies. Are you that nervous? He just snapped the pen in half.
Oh, I'm going home.
You can't now. It's official.
Can't handle the stress.
You'll take the blood oath at the end of the show. But you've come in, dude, and you've impressed me, and you've impressed Philippius, and you've got a lot of ways to grow, just like I do. Neither one of us really know exactly what we're doing. We're both baboons. But you've come in, and we've just introduced you as Jake Woods. Now you will be Jake Woods' co-host.
Dude.
Which means that it doesn't get any easier.
Does my paycheck increase?
Yes. You get the same amount as pay as I do.
$0.
$0.00. Philippius
owe 10 cents.
Yeah, you actually owe us 10 cents. yeah,
for that pen you just broke.
We have dues. You have dues. No, so while you are now indoctored in, the Love Fest will continue because we have a special message from a couple of people, part of the network, for you. And just be prepared. So basically, this has been a big secret from you for weeks. Here we go. D-Tay.
Plug.
This needs to be in group. I'm sorry. I hate to ruin this moment. Huh? This needs to be. Is this tracking group 1 and 2 on the buttons up there? Because it's not going out to Ustream.
1 and 2.
Yeah. Is that down?
Now it is.
And I don't like cake.
I don't appreciate all your.
We got to start this over.
No, just
for you streamers.
Let it go. Just let it go.
Do it over.
For you stream. It's only a minute. Jesus. We got to do it right
Jake,
for our Ustreamers.
Welcome to the show.
You get to hear it again anyway.
Hey, Jake, I wanted to just let you know that we want to give you a big, huge welcome here to B2B Radio Network. This is Ryan from FullCourtPressRadio.com. Get the insert expletive bleep here out of my seat.
It's like deja
Hey, Jake,
vu.
this is D-Tay from FullCourtPressRadio.com. Just want to say welcome to the family. Just remember, I am the black guy, and I will mess you up. So don't step on my toes and stop with the racist jokes, please. And no, not all black people like fried chicken. So don't try to buy me fried chicken, and I don't drink soda, so take that grape back there. And I don't eat watermelon either, and I don't like cake.
I don't appreciate all your racist jokes towards my co-host, Jake. That's messed up. I like chicken, and I like grape soda. You put that in my fridge.
I like tofu and wheat bread and water.
And hummus. He really likes hummus.
Oh, actually, I do love hummus,
Hummus
Jake.
is good.
Jake, please bring me hummus. Corey says I can't have it anymore, but we don't care what Corey says. Jake, you can be my best friend if you bring me some hummus. Well, welcome to the family, bitch.
Hey, Jake, it's Little Fella from Little Fella Radio.
Aww.
I just wanted to welcome you to the network and just introduce you to myself, since I'm the host and I own my own show. So I'm kind of more important than you. Just kidding. Maybe.
Why is he always trying to start stuff? Come on.
Just wanted to welcome you to the network and wanted to let you know that you're going to have a fun time on Fat Guy Radio Show. It's going to be cool for you. You're going to have fun. And just don't listen to any of Corey's crazy ideas because he probably would get you killed if you listen. So have fun while you do it, and I wish you the best of luck.
All right, that's everybody, man. That completes the network right there, man. You are officially in the network, and everybody has opened their arms to embrace you. So how do you feel as we get ready to go to break?
Oh man, I'm like gonna cry right now.
You should. You earned it. You worked hard. You came into this world, and you blew me away. And I told you you were $1 million idea. And you really are, and I want to stick my talents in you, and just my talents. That's like
your
talents.
My talent.
Talents and other things.
Not your talons.
Not
your
my-
talents.
My talents. All right, let's just go to break so we can get this mushy moment off of us. So, Jake, officially, welcome to the show. Nobody can see us. Oh, how cool that looks. We'll be right back on Fat Guy Radio. All right, folks, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. This segment of the show is brought to you by Lids.com. Lids offers the largest online inventory of college and professional sport hats and apparel. Top brands like Nike, Adidas, Reebok, New Era, and Kangol. Gear up for the upcoming basketball season or give your football gear an update. Ever seen a woman wearing your favorite team sports gear, Jake?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Make that dream a reality at Lids with their female line. Not teen, Jake. Nothing is hotter than a woman in sports gear. Get started today by clicking the Lids banner on our website. Lids, we are proud to have them as a sponsor. All right, Jake and I hugged it out and wiener bumped. That's the official welcoming to the network is a wiener bump.
A wiener bump.
Yeah, so we'll have to do a wiener bump at the end of the show just for our Ustream viewers.
Bump. Ooh.
Yeah. All right, folks, welcome back to the show. Let's dive in. Now that we got all that mushy stuff out the way, Jake, it doesn't get any better than this. Now you just get closer to me, and I am a bitch. No, I'm kidding.
No,
all right.
not.
So, Jake, what is this whole thing about Ben Affleck and Batman? There has been so much buzz about Ben Affleck being Batman, and then there was Matt Damon was possibly going to be Robin, and it's this whole thing. And you know what? It happens with this Batman. I don't know why I went to Boston all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, Ben Affleck is from.
Every time there's a new Batman, everybody, gets their panties in a bunch, and their innies go to outies, and their outies go to innies.
I'm friggin' Batman.
What is your take on this? Because you're into this scene. I'm not really big into the whole Batman thing, but what is this with this new Batman Ben Affleck thing that's going on around this freaking country now?
First of all,
we need some dramatic music. Go ahead. I'm going to find you some dramatic music.
I really love Batman. I'm gonna say it.
Batman loves you too.
Where's your music?
I'm trying to find it. Just keep talking.
Where's the music?
See, now we made him official. Now he's just farting it all up.
Well,
folks, that's all we got. Now he wants music. Now he wants this. Now, what does he want next? You want my soul? You want my blood?
Where's the drugs?
Under my chair.
Under your. What were you gonna say?
I don't know. All right, here you go. Batman.
Batman.
What about it, Batman?
I'm Batman. Where's Rachel?
Oh God,
where is she?
Yeah.
Where is she? Where is she?
Where's Rachel?
Where have you hidden her? Where have you hidden her? And then when he's not Batman, hello, good morning, top of the morning to you. All right.
Not British.
He wasn't British?
No.
Oh, that was Pierce Brosnan. Wasn't he Batman at one point?
No.
Okay. Well, see, I'm not plugged in. All right. So what's the thing about, what's your take on this Batman Ben Affleck thing?
So everyone's hating on Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
About being Batman. Personally, I think he's going to be really good.
Really?
I'm like the one and only Batman fan who thinks that he's going to be really good.
Right.
Everyone's comparing him to George Clooney because George Clooney played Batman and he was awful.
I didn't like George Clooney Batman at all.
He was awful, and even George Clooney would admit that was a bad movie.
Right.
So now that Ben Affleck is coming in, pretty boy of Hollywood, everyone thinks that it's going to be another George Clooney because he's a pretty boy of Hollywood.
Right.
But I'm thinking this is a totally different tone than all the other Batmans. Mm-hmm. Well, except for like the most recent ones.
Right.
So I think it's going to be a lot better. And also, I'm being really serious about this because Batman's real serious to me.
Right.
But everyone said that Heath Ledger would be really bad as the Joker.
That is true.
Everyone's like, oh, Brokeback Joker. Brokeback Joker.
Brokeback Joker.
But he turned out to be the greatest Joker of all time.
I got to give it to you for that one. He was the best. He was the absolute best Joker in Batman. Why are they beating up Ben Affleck? Because they think it's just going to be another George Clooney thing.
That's exactly why.
How do you think he's going to do?
I think he's gonna be fantastic.
See,
because I think Ben Affleck is an amazing actor. He's
Yeah.
also an amazing director. He knows what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
And I just think it's gonna be fantastic.
I'm gonna go on the other side here because
Okay.
I'm number one, I don't have a dog in this fight, so I'm just going just to bring counter argument.
Okay.
I don't necessarily see Ben Affleck as Batman. I don't know why. I just don't. I just when I think of Batman, I think of an older gentleman playing Batman. You know,
Ben Affleck's not young.
but he looks like a little baby.
I think he's got the perfect look. You know, he's got that like if he puts a suit on.
Is it natural,
I
or are
think
they gonna have to put some padding in there?
Well, I mean, in the Batman suit, anyone could play Batman, but it's who can play Bruce Wayne. That's the thing, man.
That's a very good point. That's an extremely good point. I don't know. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna go see it. And it's scheduled to come out, what, 2014?
Yeah, something. It's actually going to be the Superman movie, and Batman's going to be in it.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
People are even up in arms about that.
Well, I saw the last Superman, and it was amazing.
Yeah, but that was Superman separate from Batman. How in the hell are they going to interweave Batman and Superman together?
They've been doing it in the comic books forever.
Really?
And I think they're leading to a Justice League movie. I'm totally nerding out on you. I'm sorry.
Look at Jake dropping knowledge, boy. There are a segment of our audience right now that has their pants around their ankles.
And I also want to just throw this in there real quick.
Yeah.
Rumored Lex Luthor
is
going to be played by Bryan Cranston.
From Breaking Bad?
From Breaking Bad. Walter White.
Okay, I'm going to definitely be in for that.
Oh my God. Right?
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That's, okay, now I'm getting excited because I love Bryan Cranston.
Dude.
I haven't seen Breaking Bad yet. I know I'm the only person on the earth that okay, I told you before that you and I and our mutual friend Nick, we're going to have a Breaking Bad watching marathon at my house.
Yeah, we are.
So I'm behind. I haven't watched anything, and every time I see something on social networking behind Breaking Bad, I switch off of it and I run out of the room screaming with my hands up. No! I run out and I beat cheeks out of the room because I don't want to hear anything about Breaking Bad because I want to watch it from the beginning all the way to the end.
That show's oh my
I know, and
God.
I'm behind, and I feel like an a-hole.
That's because you are.
A-hole for not being in on the ground floor.
That's because you are an a-hole.
I am. Same thing with like The Walking Dead. I'm not in on The Walking Dead either. And that's kind of teetered off a little bit, but it's not Breaking Bad.
I watched the first season of that show of The Walking Dead.
You didn't get all the way into it? I am watching a new show right now on the Flicks of Net. And I don't even know why I said their name because they've told us that they won't sponsor. They won't.
Jerks.
They won't be on our show. So so I was watching. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was watching a new show on Amazon through my Prime account.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. And it's called Survivors. And I don't know what it is, but I'm into foreign films as we're talking about films. We kind of segue from Batman, but I want to get back into that because I want to hear your take on the whole Matt Damon thing. But it's called Survivors, and it's really cool. Like this flu virus wipes out like 95% of the population, and then there's just these survivors left, and everybody just starts it really brings out the bad in people, but then there are some good in people. It's a really riveting freaking show, and it's only like 34 episodes, but I've been watching it on Amazon Instant Play through FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Yeah.
All right, so Batman, Ben Affleck, everybody thinks he's not going to do good because they're going to think it's another George Clooney. I agree. I saw the one with George Clooney in it, and it sucked. But I still am this is probably really going to upset you, Jake, and I hope it doesn't.
Okay.
But I still like the Batman that included the Riddler, Jim Carrey's Riddler.
Oh. That movie. Jim Carrey was an amazing Riddler.
Okay, fine. We see eye to eye on that one. In the Peanut Gallery, they like it too.
That was the one with Michael Kilmer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was an okay one.
It was a little cartoony.
Yeah.
It was a little cartoony, but I liked it.
That was the whole thing, because they were still running off of the Tim Burton thing.
Yeah. And the Penguin,
that was Batman Forever.
See, there's it's a dynasty. It's a freaking dynasty. Batman. Batman.
That was the one with Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Batman.
And I said Michael Kilmer. I meant Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer. I was just going with you because I had no idea what the hell you were talking
Val
about.
Kilmer. I'm an idiot.
Was
Sorry.
that Batman? All right, I just wanted to do that. I'm sorry. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I like that one. Now, there was buzz about Matt Damon being the
new
Robin.
Yeah.
That was shut down. People said that wasn't
That
gonna
would just be dumb. But I want to see a Batman movie where they get Robin right. And you can't have Robin be an old man like Matt Damon.
Or put him at the end of the movie and then just tease us. Even every Batman movie that I remember, they put Robin at the end. He fights a good battle with Batman, and then they go their separate ways, and then you wait for a sequel to them doing more for Robin, and we never get it.
Well, there was the one with George Clooney had Robin. It was Batman and Robin.
It was
that
Batman
was the name
and
of
Robin.
the movie. I don't know, that movie sucked so bad though, because Robin was like, he was like in his 20s. Robin needs to be younger.
He was a baby.
And everyone's like, oh, we can't have Robin be younger because then people will not like Batman because he's getting a kid in danger. But like, he's wearing a bat suit. Of course he's insane. Right?
What about the idea you're familiar with the comics. I'm not familiar with the comics, so I'm going to ask a question here. Robin, was his family circus performers?
Yeah.
In the book.
Right. There's actually like 4 different
We
Robins.
are really nerding out right now, people. I apologize.
There's 4 different Robins, but the original one, yes.
The original one, his family was part of the circus. They were flying monkeys. Oh, wait, that's the Wizard of Oz. Which one had flying trapeze artists?
They were trapeze artists.
Thank you. Flying trapeze art, not flying monkeys. Philippius.
Monkeys.
They were killed by Iceman.
I don't know.
Well,
there's so many different stories.
They were killed.
Yeah, they were killed.
And that makes him Batman.
Well, Robin.
Or Robin.
Robin.
All right. Well, I don't know what the hell. I'm spinning out of control here. Philippius, you know about this, don't you? You're in all of this.
Not
very
all
good,
of it.
Philippius. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. Nap time.
There's also a rumor.
Okay, hold on, just real quick. Just pump the brakes right now. Philippius, it has been pointed out to us lately. Wake your ass up.
He said nap time.
I know. I didn't really literally mean you to go to sleep. It has been pointed out to me on social media. Get your... It has been pointed out to me on social media.
It's break time.
That you have been growling on the show. And you just did it right now. And I haven't pointed it out. Go back 3 weeks ago. We were busting Philippius's balls about squeezing a tomato and oranges into his beer. And I made a joke that all those things you can squeeze into your beer can be found on the freeway access ramp. After that joke, Philippius, you did this. And I don't know if you know you're aware of this, but Philippius goes into the microphone. When the hell did you start growling at people? Use your words. And I have gotten 10 Facebook messages about you growling into the microphone. Are you aware that you're doing this?
Yes.
And you're doing it on purpose?
Yes.
Well, that explains it.
That's all right.
Yeah, that was worth the build-up, wasn't it?
Sure was.
Okay, so Batman, you're all in. I'm willing to do it. As we get ready, are we up on a break?
No.
We're not up on a break.
I got more to say.
Okay, go. You got 5 minutes to go.
All right.
Because I don't know where the hell to go from this. And next is fat news, and I didn't prepare it, so that means we have to do round table topics. Okay, go, Jake. Go.
One more allegedly.
One more allegedly? Wait, hold on.
Like,
one more allegedly.
Like allegedly that Justin Bieber is gonna play Robin.
Rumor that Justin Bieber is gonna play Robin. If Justin Bieber, JB,
I'm not down with that.
The Biebs plays Robin, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not down with that.
I am so this is gonna come as a shock to everybody. I am so off the Bieber wagon. He has gone too far.
Yeah.
I am not going to be excited to see him in a Batman. I'm not going to be excited to see anything else. He will forever be that baby. Oh, he'll be that Bieber to me because that's when I loved him. Now he's just some little stuck-up little a-hole that is running around on the Great Wall of China being carried by his bodyguards. He's gone too far, and I can tell you why. Is because his parents are no longer in the picture.
Yeah, well,
He's gone too far, and we're gonna look up, and he's gonna be swinging at a wall on a freaking wrecking ball with his wingers flopping around.
with the sides of his haircut.
With the sides of his haircut, all the tattoos up, and all that other stuff. He's not that cute little Bieber strumming his old out-of-tune guitar on the streets of Canada anymore. He's not that guy anymore that I fell in love with. He's not that dude. He is now some R&B a-hole.
What are his parents supposed to do, though, you know?
His parents are supposed to try to at least corral him, but they're paid off.
No, it's like he's a friggin' adult now. Like
he's not even, he's inhuman at this point.
He's like 20 years old, something like that. They can't do anything.
They could still, look, I'm 30 years
37.
old, and my Philippius. I was so frustrated I couldn't even come up with words. Justin Bieber, no matter how old you are, no matter how old any of us are, our parents can still pull our ears and give us words of advice, words of encouragement.
Yeah, they can say
words
all
of
they want, but they can't do anything.
I don't think they're even making that attempt anymore.
I disagree.
I don't think Beat's parents are doing anything.
I think his parents are telling him one thing, and I think Usher's telling him another, and Drake is telling him another. So I don't know.
I don't think Usher is giving him bad advice.
Well, I don't
because look at Usher's life. Usher's life isn't spinning out of control, and he's not out doing the crazy shenanigans that Bieber's doing.
I don't think Usher's really involved anymore. I think it's mostly, he's hanging out with like Drake and Lil Wayne now.
Well, there you go. There is an opportunity for his parents to step up and pull him and say, "Look, honey, Justin dear,
but like
you need to get the hold of yourself. All the people are starting to talk about you. Look at the image, and the people are they're not honoring you for your talent. They're honoring you for your shenanigans. Get it together, Justin."
You're making assumptions that they're not talking to him.
I am making an assumption that they're not talking to him because it just keeps getting worse and worse.
I don't know, man.
He's spinning out of control.
I guarantee that his parents have probably said something.
Somebody needs to bust his ass. That's what needs to happen. Somebody needs to crack his skull and get him under control because he's spinning wildly.
Batman.
He's not gonna be in Batman whatsoever.
I don't know. Maybe it would be good. I don't know.
Justin in Batman?
Maybe
that'd get him under control if he had something more to do, like put him on a movie set for a year.
He is like tiny, like Robin would be. So I don't know. Maybe
I don't.
But
if he had a small,
does he even have
role,
acting skills?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't even know. And he's all tatted up. Like I don't know how they'd work that out.
Makeup, bodysuits, all that other kind of crazy shenanigans.
CGI. I don't know.
CGI Justin Bieber's body.
Yeah, he's got to look buffer than he is.
Yeah, he's a very little guy. But you know what? I saw him shirtless on the internet the other day, and I looked at his stomach. And we're up on a break here, Philippius, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. I looked at Justin Bieber's stomach the other day, and I told myself, I asked myself this. I said, myself said, huh? Do you know how long I would have to be dead in order for my stomach to look like that? Just no chance whatsoever. I hate everybody that's skinny. Skinny people suck. All of you. Batman, Matt Damon.
I want to do a whole segment on Batman.
You want to do a whole? We just did.
No, like a whole show.
You want to do a whole show? Okay. Why not? Do it. You're co-host now.
I love Batman.
All right, do a whole Batman. Coming soon, the whole Batman with Jake, and I will be at the nearest bar drinking. All right, folks, we'll be right back on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
It's all the same. Only the names will change every day.
All right, folks, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. This segment is brought to you by, Fat News is brought to you by SNR Creations from the Heart. The holiday season is upon us, and that mother or in-law, rich, snobby female friend of yours, get her a gift that's one of a kind. SNR Creations from the Heart offers custom handbags or totes. Planning traveling with the kids? Make it easier with the custom oversized sturdy handbag. So custom you can pick the print, fabric, and style. Let Stacy and Renee give you the dream bag the way you like it, the way you want it, at the price that takes the bag. SNR Creations from the Heart. Click the button on FatGuyRadioShow.com. I was a little distracted there. I'm sorry, I can't do that right now. All right, folks, welcome back to the show. Batman, cool, that's fine. we're supposed to be in Fat News, and I didn't do it again. I've had myself a week. I'm sorry. Last week we went around the room and we did what did we do? What was it called?
Breaking news something.
Yeah, breaking news. Yeah. So do we want to do that again, or do you just want to just table it and move on to something else?
Let's just move on to something else. Come on.
So you didn't like it?
No, I liked it. I just don't feel like being put on the spot right now.
What do you mean you don't feel like being put on the spot? Do you know what we're doing right now?
I'd rather just talk about something because, like, I'm not funny right now.
God. This just in, Jake doesn't feel like doing the job that he's accepted to do. We'll have more news on this later at 11 o'clock. Back to you in Channel 7. Why don't you want to do this bit?
Because it's not that I don't want to. I just wasn't expecting it, okay? Jeez.
This just in, Jake Woods, new co-host of Fat Guy Radio Show, doesn't have a level of expectation to be unexpected when we're expecting him to do something that he's not expecting.
Fine, let's do it.
We'll have more on Fat Guy Radio Show news at 11. Do you expect it now?
Fine, let's do it.
Breaking news.
Fine.
This just in, we now go to Telemundo 7, Channel 7 with Philippius. He has more news on why Jake doesn't expect the unexpected when he's expected to be expecting. Here on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
I'm expecting.
All right. All right.
Oh.
We won't do it. We won't do it. You know what? We're just gonna have to pray. We'll have to pray and
had to throw it in there.
Hello, dear Heavenly Father. Please help Jake expect the unexpected for the expected. If you have time to put down your chicken and your watermelon, Black Jesus, please open up Jake's mind to be willing to do the unexpected of the expected for what we're expecting him to do when we're expecting him to be expecting what he possibly isn't expecting whatsoever. And Jesus, I ask of you to give him more understanding and more expectation here on Fat Guy Radio Show. Wrong button. Damn it. I was building up to it really big. Now it doesn't make any sense. I'll just hit the beat anyway. Hallelujah. All right, so we won't do fat news. Jake doesn't want to be put on the spot.
Man.
Don't want to put Jake on the spot. Not at all.
Hey, it's not that I don't want to be put on the spot.
All right, well, we won't. What we'll do is that we need to do something that we didn't do last week. Okay. We need to check on the Bill Lawrence hotline to see if Bill is waiting.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and let's bring this up here. Got a dial tone. We have a really old rotary phone here. A little dialing music, Philippius. Thank you. There we go. All right, let's check see if Bill is on the hotline. 7. All right. Bill Lawrence, are you there? Bill? Nothing. Well, maybe next time. He's not there this time. What just happened to your chair, bro? Are you okay?
That chair is cursed.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Now it's not going back up. It's fine.
As we were talking about, prayer and Jesus and all that other stuff, you know what I mean? Just gives me another excuse. I posted some pictures up on my Facebook page.
Awesome.
Yes.
I found Jesus in my sink.
Wow.
Awesome.
I posted pictures up. I went to my bathroom to clean it and, do some cleanup because I had a little bit of time to clean the bathroom. And I take out the scrubber and I get the Ajax and everything. And I look down in the sink, and at the bottom where the stopper is, it is a dark stopper because, I've got, dark fixtures throughout my house and so forth. And I look down at the stopper.
Because you're a dark fixture yourself.
I am a dark fixture. Thank you very much. Jake spinning on all cylinders. He wasn't expecting that.
Ooh.
What?
That's a throw. In radio, we call that a throwback to like 7 minutes ago.
Yeah, but it just didn't make sense. Anyway, go on.
You don't make sense.
So I
Throwback.
So I look down at the stopper, and there is soap scum because I think in my house I have the worst water deposits that come in. All of my I use like 500 bottles of CLR every year just to get the water deposits from around the sinks and so forth. So I put the Ajax down into the sink, and I start to scrub, and I look at the stopper, and I saw a figure of a man's face staring back at me, and I'm like, I was like, Jesus. Baby Jesus is in my sink.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I see the Lord Savior, Jesus Christ.
He's now charging $50 to come in and see it.
So I looked there, I said, oh my God, that's Jesus. That's baby Jesus staring at me.
Was it baby Jesus?
No, it was full grown Jesus. But I pray to baby Jesus because I think baby Jesus understands my mental capacity a lot better than 34-year-old Jesus. Because, 34-year-old Jesus, when he got older, he didn't do too many things to right because, look how it ended.
I prayed to 15-year-old Jesus.
15-year-old Jesus? Nobody knows 15-year-old Jesus.
We don't know what happened with him.
We don't know what he was doing on them bales of hay. All right, we'll see you later, all our religious
I know, we just lost them all.
Everybody's gone. Hey, Jesus has got a sense of humor. How many times, if you could email Fat Guy Radio Show, how many times I played this today, we will send you a picture of my black Jesus at the bottom of my sink.
Add about 5 more because it's about to come.
So I looked at it and I saw, I'm like, that's like the outer face of like the design of a man's face.
Yeah.
So guess how many media outlets that I sent this picture to, how many of them responded? Philippians, would you like a guess?
How do you want me to
answer? I sent the black Jesus picture the sink stopper out to media outlets. How many do you think contacted me and said, hey, we want to do a story on your... How many do you think responded?
0.
3.
3?
Yes.
Jake?
0.
0. Absolutely. Jake, winner, big winner, chicken dinner. 0. Nobody cared that I found in the bottom of my sink.
It's overdone now. Like, everyone's done it. Like, I found Jesus.
Yeah, I found Jesus on a cracker or
all my
burnt
Cheetos.
toast, or I found him in earwax in my dog's ear.
I've got a mole that looks like Mary Magdalene.
Mary Magdalene mole. All right, let's take a quick break here and get me out of this. When we get back from here, I don't like to get political, but we got to cover the government shutdown. It's big news. I have my take on it, and it's going to scare a lot of people off. But you know what, folks? I got to purge myself on it because I'm almost as angry and frustrated as most of you are. We'll be right back on FatGuyRadioShow.com. All right, folks, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. This portion of the show is brought to you by our friends at Halo Cigs. Halo Cigs, American-made premium e-liquid and superior quality electronic cigarettes. Halo Cigs is the premium and odorless, smokeless e-cigs. Now introducing an advanced electronic cigarette, the Triton Tank System. Experience the advanced vaping performance, robust anti-leak tank, super long batteries with the Triton Tank System. Get started with the Triton Tank System Starter Kit. Everything you need to enjoy your advanced vaping experience. Halo Cigs, I'm vaping, baby. That didn't make any sense, but I just decided to hit it again. All right, Jake.
Yes.
This land, America, our government has shut down.
Yep.
Because of an impasse between parties in Washington. Basically, all of our national parks have closed.
Yeah.
Yes.
FHA loans are no longer being issued.
Dude, it's seriously like a movie. Like
It really is. It's like I'm looking around and I'm trying to see if any big movie producer is gonna, like James Cameron's gonna come on CNN and say, "Ha, gotcha." You know, I'm expecting something like that. You couldn't. This is a script.
People are crashing into the gates of the White House.
They're setting themselves on
setting
fire.
themselves on fire.
Why the hell would you set yourself on fire because the government is closed? That lady that crashed into there thought that Obama was chasing her and was after her.
And
Obama's after all of us.
Cops,
What? I'm sorry, what happened?
Cops are crashing into people.
They're running into people. This. I'm gonna tell you exactly what
nuts,
I got
man.
it. I got it, Jake. Remember when the NFL brought in the backup referees?
Oh yeah.
We now have the backup government in place, and they are fumbling everything.
Yes.
The Pentagon is closed down. Nobody can go up and see the Washington Monument. I don't understand how you can close down a monument that is sitting out there in the open.
Yeah.
They just put barricades around so you can't get close.
The Grand Canyon's closed.
It's a hole in the ground.
Like, I don't get it. Like, a lot of these things actually get us money. Like the Grand Canyon, you have to pay to go in.
You do have to pay to go in to see the Grand Canyon. Here's the whole thing. And Jake, and I'll give you your take on it, but and I'll put mine out there. But here's the whole thing.
I'll fight you all day.
If people don't realize and remember this moment in time, it's been 17 years since our government has ever shut down. There is no end in sight as of today. As we're taping this show today, October 5th, 2013, as we're taping this show today, there is no end in sight for this government shutdown. Because this is what this is how I equate it. You've got a junior high school, two separate junior high school gangs that want to swing on the monkey bars.
Yes.
Yeah.
But one gang wants the monkey bars to be painted red, and the other gang wants the monkey bars to be painted green. And neither one of them can agree to paint it yellow, which is what you get if you add two colors together. They can't agree to that. So they decide to, nobody can ever use the monkey bars. It is this piss poor, childish banter that has gone on in Washington, D.C. for way too long. And here it is, America. Listen to me as I say this out of my mouth to your ears. The only people that are going to suffer from this government shutdown are the people that are not causing the government to shut down. Congress will still get paid. The House of Representatives will still get paid. The President of the United States and his administration are still drawing paychecks.
Yep.
There are millions of federal workers that are furloughed. Now, the Pentagon released this morning, I read this on my way in as I was sitting on the Metro rail on the way here to the studio, that said that the Pentagon, all of the employees there that have been furloughed, Congress passed, or the House passed a bill that would allow those people to get back pay. Thumbs up, finally. A little ray of sunshine on this otherwise crap taco called the government shutdown.
Yes.
They will get furloughed. But what about the little guys that have the little sandwich shops in downtown Washington that pulls in $1,000 a day from workers coming in and eating? When are they going to make that money back?
They ain't.
We're going to turn the economy upside down. Economists are predicting, and I hate saying that. Economists are predicting. I hate saying that, but it rings true. If this goes on any longer, we're going to undo all the economic stability that we've worked so hard to rebuild from the crash in 2008.
Yep.
And here's the thing. Why this is happening, why Congress is getting away with this, why the House is getting away with this, why the president is getting away with this in his administration, is because not enough of Americans care. It's not in your backyard. It hasn't affected our pockets yet.
What are we supposed to do?
You speak up.
Everyone is speaking up, dude.
And not enough people, and not enough strong people are speaking up.
Like, okay.
That's my take on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what's your take, Jake? I'll take a back seat. We can have a back and forth on this. What is your take on it?
All right. So, yeah, like you said, it really is like everyone's just bickering and we can't agree on the color of the,
The monkey bars. Absolutely.
Your analogy. Yeah, that works. The thing is, Congress is like, no one wants Obamacare. You know,
They're not going to get rid of it. They're not going to get rid of it. They started 48 times. It's not going to go away.
And this is my thing about it. Who won the election?
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Yes.
Who was running strictly pretty much on Obamacare, and that was like his whole campaign.
From the beginning.
Romney was anti Obamacare.
Yes.
He won the election. That, to me, means people want Obamacare.
Okay, so those...
Congress is primarily Republican now, who don't agree with Obamacare.
Right.
So they're gonna. So this is like their rebuttal to Obamacare going through. Hey, too much spending. We're gonna shut this place down until you change your policy.
They're going to ruin our life and our economic stance because they don't agree with Obamacare. They've tried 48 times to appeal or repeal Obamacare. It's not going away. And here's the thing, Jake. I don't understand Obamacare. And a lot of friends of mine that I have, and a lot of friends that support the show, work in healthcare and work in health insurance, and they don't even understand it. I understand that there are some loopholes and some problems with Obamacare, but I can't understand why the Republican Party wants to repeal or take away Obamacare, but they don't have a fix. They don't have a suggestion. If you came to me and you said, "Hey, Corey, I don't like your microphone and how close it sits to your mouth," and I look at you and say, well, what do you expect? What is your suggestion for me to adjust my microphone? And you look at me and your response is, I don't like how your microphone sits in front of your mouth. Give me an option on what to do with my microphone so that it works for you and it works for me. But if you can't convince me after the 48th time of telling me that my microphone needs to be adjusted and give me a suggestion on what to do to adjust my microphone or what you would do better with my microphone, you don't have an idea or you don't have a clue as to what the hell you're talking about. The only problem you have is that my microphone is making you upset.
And this, I don't know, man.
It's stupid. It's kids. It's childish. And you know what the rest of the let's open up the door. Let's open up the window right now, Philippius, to what the rest of the world, how the rest of the world is reacting. They're laughing their asses off at us right now. Oh, look at the stupid Americans.
Yeah.
They cannot get their own government together. Hey, the federal government that has the FBI, none of those people are there no more. Let's go fly planes to the buildings now. Nobody's looking. Hey, we know what the government is doing because we just watched the American television, and the American television tells us everything they're doing. So we know when to come in and when to go. Nobody's looking.
We're still protected, though.
We are still protected, but we're not protected as much as we could be if all of our branches of government that our taxes are paying for. And here's the thing: government is shut down, but you still got to pay your taxes. Boom.
Yeah.
You know what? People, listen to me. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with Jake. Whatever. Remember this when you go to the polls. Remember this, the next November election, the presidential election in 2016. Remember this moment in history. And this is what we need to stop doing. This is what, and I'll say this and I'll get off of this because I hate talking politics, but damn, it's irritating. Yeah. This is what we need to stop doing. Stop voting your party affiliation and start voting America.
You know,
no more Democrat parties, no more Republican parties, no more English tea parties. Vote America. Vote the way and vote for the people the way that you want to see America run. Stop voting just because your family was Democrat and stop voting just because your family was Republican. Vote because you want things the way you want them. Because if it's true, if all of these Pew Research reports that are coming out stating that 84% of Americans want Obamacare, why do we have representatives in our state government that are trying to repeal it if 86% of Americans want Obamacare? Because when we go into the polls behind those little curtains, we're voting for our parties and we're not voting for our beliefs. And we need to change that in this America.
Amen, brother.
Thank you very much. Let's get the hell out of here because I'm getting fired up and fired up. And I can't afford. My blood pressure's going up. My blood pressure's going up.
This is going to be the thing that our grandkids are gonna come to us and read in their history books, and we're gonna be like, I don't know what happened, man.
I don't know what happened. Government just shut down.
I don't know what.
And in the words of some of the guys on Twitter, if your government is shut down, have you tried rebooting it? All right, folks, today's show was brought to you by the Amazon Halloween store. Shop early and save on kids and adult costumes, all along with all your holiday needs. We need you more than ever, people, to support the show through Amazon. Please shop now through the banner on our website.
Our website design is provided by Elite Web Management. This program cannot be rebroadcast without the written consent from an authorized representative of BDB Radio Network.
For advertising, email sales at fatguyradioshow.com and to become a part of this powerful median internet radio.
Don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace. Help spread the word about the show. Download the show by clicking the download on iTunes button on our website. Stream us through the Stitcher Radio app and join us live on Ustream every week.
All right, folks, if you want more Waka 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 and all that other crazy shenanigans and stuff like that, read my blog, After the Levels, a blog by Corey Blaze. Click the banner on our website or go directly to afterthelevels.com. For Fat Guy Radio Show cast and crew, I'm Corey Blaze saying, skinny people, fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. Listen, like, and laugh, everybody. Jake, welcome to the family. And everybody, see you at the top. Bye-bye! Now that the show is over, visit fatguyradioshow.com/sponsors and take advantage of some of the amazing deals that are offered to you exclusively as a Fat Guy Radio Show listener. That's fatguyradioshow.com/sponsors. And if you have a good experience with one of our sponsors, feel free to email us at fatguyradioshow@gmail.com to share your story. We love hearing from you. fatguyradioshow.com/sponsor.